one of the parts of my job and what I do is planning. Now, if you know me at all, you'll realize that I'm really good at flying by the seat of my pants. I'm really good at reacting. I'm really good at um, thinking on my feet, and it's great. However, when you're building a house or doing a renovation, you need to be a little bit more proactive because you got to think about, if I do this, how is it going to affect something down the road? So sometimes when I'm giving instructions to guys, I fail to tell them exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying, and sometimes they will do things that are perfectly fine, but they didn't know all the information. They didn't have the foresight. They didn't know it was coming down the pike. So they just did what they thought made sense at the time. And sometimes, like today, I just got to take a stud out and it's screwed in so I can unscrew it and move it over a couple inches because there's something that needs to be there. And I was thinking about that. And I got thinking about relationships and how sometimes when we're building relationships, and I'm not just talking about intimate relationships with friends and with family, but rapport with anybody that we come in contact with. A lot of times we just do what we think is best for the moment, and we react emotionally. So if somebody does us wrong, we react to it. And we have a lot of times we will do something and someone will say, well, you were justified in doing that and whatever. But we know in our hearts that there's something wrong. We did something that didn't honor God, even though that person may have deserved it. And it's like, God, why do I need to be kind to somebody that hurts me? Why do I need to be loving to somebody who's been unloving to me? Here's the thing. Just like my guys didn't have everything in my head what I was doing, we don't have everything in our head what God is doing. We don't know what God's design is. We don't know what God's path that He's taking. It says, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, a rod into my, or a light into my path." It's like that path that God is leading us on. We don't see past beyond that light, but God does. God's got the map. God made the path. And a lot of times we will say and do things that we don't know the impact that it's going to have down the road. Some people are asking, why are you being kind to this person? Because I don't want someday for them to be convicted by the Holy Spirit and they remember that, well, Tim was a Christian and this is how Tim acted and he's no different than anybody else. I don't know. But I am trying to err on the side of caution. I have people in my life that don't, and they are, if not causing, at least perpetuating damage in my life. And it's like talking to them, you have no idea why, because they see in this limited circle. God doesn't want us to do anything that is going to limit the blessing of being used by Him. God does not want us to miss out on what He has for us. And a lot of times we do that just by not thinking that maybe someday what I'm doing could come back and be a deterrent for somebody knowing God, having a relationship with God through Jesus Christ because of something I've done. I don't want to be that guy. So I'm working on it, and I hope that's been an encouragement to you. God bless you.